Hey everybody, if you've been following my channel this year, you know I just got my birthday/Christmas present, a gun I've been wanting for a very long time, and actually only my second new gun of the year. I got the .454 Casull Ruger Alaskan, the Super Red Hawk Alaskan. And before I'd even bought this gun, I had accessories for it already. I'd already bought a front sight for it and a grip for it. So today I thought we'd do a little video here where we change out the front sight and of course change the grip. Changing the front sight is going to be the biggest effort today because that actually requires some drilling. All right, first we're just going to take the grip off so we can get the gun in the vise. All right, now the first thing I'm going to do is tap out the pin with a 1/16 inch punch. They say this is 1/16 inch, so apparently it's not the, more uncommon size that Smith uses. So let's see here. Well, that was the right size, and I just shot the pin all the way across the room. But luckily, I saw where it landed. Here it is. All right, now that that's out, I just have to pull this side off. Sometimes they can be a little stubborn. Just give them a little tap. They'll come out. All right, now I got to put the little high-vis sight here that I bought for it into that little slot that I just took the old one out of. You never get these things open easily. It's like they're made out of adamantium or something. I always end up just cutting them out. All right, this just goes back in right where the other one came out. Just center it up right there. And then I'm going to have to drill it. So I'm going to start drilling from this side, and then I'm going to drill from the other side, and that way it'll meet in the middle, and I'll have a good straight drill mark all the way across, because trying to line it up from just one side is very hard. But luckily, since this gun is so wide, I got a nice little pilot hole. So if I start from this side, go halfway through the sight, and then this side and go halfway through the sight, I should meet perfectly in the middle. Now, one thing I am going to do before I start drilling is I'm going to tape the sight in place so it's not moving around while I'm drilling. That should keep it from shifting. All right, let's see if this 16th inch bit, yep, it fits right in perfectly. So that should make it easy for us to drill. All right, so what I'm going to do is put a little oil on the bit and then just start my drilling. Gotta be careful, I don't want to wobble out the hole there. So let's turn it around and drill it from the other side now. I'm actually going to unclamp it because I don't want to have to change my camera setup. Now we're going to come in from this side. Well, success, mostly. I did break the bit off, so I'm going to tap that out. I have a bad habit of doing that. That's why I go through so many 1/16 inch bits. All right, now I'm just going to put the little pin back in. Give it a little tappity tap, tap, tap. Pound it all the way in with the nylon hammer. Then once it's most of the way in, get my little pin punch here, the one's got the little ball on the end of it, and pop it the rest of the way in. And if you get it through a little bit too much, just tap it back through the other way. All right, now I can just take the tape off here, and it should be in place. Yep, rock steady. That's a song, remember that song? Rock. I'm not going to sing it for you. All right, it is on there. Now I just got to put the new grips on it, and it's ready to carry. All right, I was just putting the grips on, and I dropped one of the little grip pins, and I searched and searched and searched for it and couldn't find it. But then I found it. I felt it. It was actually in my crock. So now I can put the grips on it. All right, while I'm at it, I found another sight. It's a rear sight and a front sight, but it's for a different gun. It's actually for the GP100, but it's the same size rear sight, and it is fiber optic. I believe it's from Williams Gun Sight Company. So even though I'm on the waiting list for the D&L rear sight here, the D&L Sport rear sight, I'm going to go ahead and put the fiber optic on it for now. I do believe both sets of sights were set up for a, I think it's 0.312 inch front sight, so it should work very well together. Okay, I've got to change over the springs from the old sight and the screw. All right, the springs are in there. Now I just got to get the screw out. Okay, let's put the screw back in. Then we'll be ready to put the front post back in here. All right, it's in there. As you can see there now, it's got green fiber optic front and rear. I think the rear, like I said, are from Williams, and the front is high vis. All right, here it is, like I just showed you. It's got the fiber optic sights like I just showed, and it's got its new grips here from Altamont. So all I gotta do now is go out and shoot it again. I shot it today, but I'm gonna shoot it again tomorrow to re-sight the new sight since I did switch it out. But once I do that, my Ruger Red Hawk Alaskan in 454 Casull will be ready to carry.